Hey guys, so welcome to another installment of What's in That Bag, also known as Cooking SunBaskets with Roland. So up on the menu today is Moroccan salmon in Chraime sauce with cauliflower couscous. Now, I thought I would do something fun. Cooking, after all, is about sharing with friends and family, nourishment, and fun, with an emphasis on fun. So what I thought I would do today is challenge myself and see if I can beat the clock. So this is a game of beat the clock. The recipe booklet here for SunBaskets calls for this recipe to take between 25 and 40 minutes. And I'm gonna try to do it in under 25 minutes. Got my stopwatch ready here, and yeah, it should be fun and a challenge. For today's brew, this meal is sponsored by, not officially, Stone IPA. Cheers. And as always, I'm drinking it out of a fancy glass because it makes me feel special. Okay, before we get started here, I thought I would share something else with you guys that's kind of cooking related. So recently, I kind of got into shrooming. Not the kind of shrooming you might be thinking about, but actually going into the forest and foraging for shrooms, for mushrooms. And this past weekend, I went with a buddy of mine. We hiked for about an hour and a half, and we collected 6 pounds between the two of us of oyster mushrooms. So this was yesterday, was Sunday, today's Monday, and this is just half of my share. So this is a quarter, this is a quarter of what we pulled in. And yesterday I made my girlfriend and I a meal, and we prepared at least half of the oyster mushrooms. But here they are here. I mean, they look just fantastic. And then I've dehydrated them for the last almost 24 hours now. And I actually have to do a little bit more, but I pulled them because I wanted to show you guys. There's a couple of layers here, actually. You see? And as it turns out, oysters dry really, really well. So these can be used in future cooking. But yeah, they were really tasty too. Of course, you have to be very, very careful when you're searching for wild mushrooms. I use this here as a guide. It's called All That the Rain Promises and More by David Aurora. And there's a picture of this interesting guy here. He's holding a giant chanterelle and I think a trombone in the other hand, and he's dressed in a tux. But yeah, it's got tons of great pictures, descriptions, whether or not things are edible, non-edible, poisonous, tasty, all kinds of descriptions about flavors and so on. I thought I'd show you something. So we stumbled across this interesting mushroom here, this interesting fungus that we had never seen before. And in the book it's called a bear's head, if we're correct in identifying it. So we don't plan to eat this unless we take it to a mushroom expert. We actually have a resident expert in Santa Cruz, just down the street. But it looks something like that, the bear's head. So it's always interesting. Every time you go out, you find a different species, and it's just kind of fun. For example, we stumbled across this fascinating mushroom that when you blow on it, well, check it out.
You're good?
Yeah.
Whoa, did you see that?
That is so crazy.
Oh, shit, man.
Wow. So anyway, be very, very careful. Don't eat anything unless it's been, you know, completely certified by an expert. Oysters in this area are, I don't think there's anything like it that's poisonous. So the oysters are kind of a safe bet. That's what I've been told anyway. Another thing that we stumbled across, so as it turns out, I was kind of foraging around and I got into the weeds a little bit, and I was like, what is that smell? You know, I had trees brushing up against me and everything, and I stumbled across this here, and I told my buddy about it, and he's like, oh yeah, that's California bay. So there's California bay leaf. Apparently it grows all over the place around here, and smells really just amazing. So he told me every time he goes hiking, if he's, you know, running low, he'll pick a few leaves, set them out for a day to dry, and then put them in a Ziploc bag, and then you can use them for your cooking. So kind of cool, you know, I thought I'd share that stuff with you guys, cooking related. I'll probably do some more videos about this kind of stuff, particularly mushroom foraging. Because yeah, it's really fun and kind of been getting into it lately. All right, on to the challenge of the SunBasket. So I'll go ahead and go over the recipe a little bit with you here. Again, we've got Moroccan salmon in Chraime sauce. It's C-H-R-A-I-M-E, Chraime sauce with cauliflower couscous, quote unquote. So this is a paleo meal, gluten-free meal, lean and clean, dairy-free, soy-free, Mediterranean. That's why the couscous is in quotes, because the couscous is actually going to be mimicked by cauliflower. So again, they call for a cooking time of 25 to 40 minutes. And these are the ingredients. So I'll go over the ingredients with you. We've got organic cauliflower, okay, organic diced tomatoes, organic garlic cloves, organic tomato paste, organic, certified organic lemon, organic cream spice blend, organic Italian parsley, organic mint, an onion, and wild Alaskan togiak salmon. Check it out, that looks really, really good. Okay, so let's get started here. I'm gonna start my other camera, which points onto the stove. I tried to help myself out a little bit by getting some plates and spices and utensils all ready. I hope you don't fault me for that. I just wanted to help myself out a little bit, and hopefully that's okay, because I know I'm going to be running up against the clock no matter what. But they say that it has a 25 to 40 minute prep time, so I'm taking that to mean not gathering of supplies time. It's my channel, so I can take some latitude. Hopefully you guys will forgive me for that. All right, so I don't know, I feel we can get started. I know I'm gonna have to wash some veggies, so let me put that there. I got my towel ready. Probably should start with another sip of beer. All right, I'm getting ready to start the timer. Start, go. All right, prep and cook the cauliflower couscous. Cut the cauliflower lengthwise into quarters. All right, well, we better wash it first. Washing. Cut the cauliflower lengthwise into quarters, discarding any leaves or thick stalks. Using a food processor filled with a grater attachment or using the coarse holes of a box grater, coarsely grate the cauliflower. Alternatively, that's me, using a knife, cut the florets into corn kernel-sized pieces. Okay, so we're gonna just do that. Discarding any leaves. All right, so get rid of this. I'm gonna work really fast too, as fast as I can without injuring myself here. Okay, so put that somewhere, and I'm gonna do my best with this without a food processor. I have one, but it's a small one. I don't think it would work with this much mass. All right, trying not to cut my fingers off here. All right, so this is gonna be tough. This is probably gonna take me more time. I don't know, maybe not, because normally I would have to load a food processor and do all that, so maybe I'll come out all right. Racing against the clock, racing against the clock. Corn kernel size. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're at like, I don't know what kind of size that is. I see some dime size, some nickel size. I see some corn size. So we're almost there, I think. It wasn't too bad at all. As a matter of fact, this was probably faster than a food processor. I'm psyched. Okay, cool. Get out of my way. Okay, next. In a large frying pan over medium heat, warm 1 to 2 tablespoons of oil. Okay, so I'm paleo. I'm gonna load this up with a little bit more oil because I am not afraid of fat. Okay. Shoot, I should have started that thing up. Medium heat. Okay, great. Add the cauliflower couscous, season with salt and pepper, and cook, stirring occasionally until the cauliflower starts to soften, 3 to 5 minutes. Transfer to a medium bowl and cover to keep warm. Wipe out the pan. Okay, so we got our bowl ready. I'm gonna go ahead and move right along here because time's a-wasting. All right, so next we're up with the fish here. So we're gonna pat the fish dry. They like you to pat all of your meats, SunBasket does. And as I understand it, that's because it creates a better sear and the meat cooks more thoroughly. And we like that. We especially like the sear part. Oh man, I just got fish juice all over the floor. I'm gonna take a timeout and wipe that up. Gross, gross. Okay. Oh no, that took some time. And I'm running against the clock. Okay. Come on, get dry, man, get dry. Get dry, get dry. All right, season. No, where are we? I always have to read these recipes like 20 times. Okay, season generously salt and pepper. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty freaking dry. Not really, but it's dry enough. And we're flipping and we're seasoning with salt and pepper. So I'm curious, guys, while we're waiting here, how'd you find me? What made you stumble across my channel and across this video? Do you guys do SunBaskets already? Do you do some kind of meal delivery service? Are you interested in starting a meal delivery service? I would be curious to know. If you like SunBaskets, or you know you're considering SunBaskets rather, I would also invite you to check out my other videos. So I do another one where I do 2 SunBasket meals at a time, but I go a lot more detail into the cost of the SunBaskets, the delivery schedule, the type of menu options that they have, beer time, and so on. I'll leave a link in the description. You can check that out. All right, so where are we at? How's this doing? I think we can put the cauliflower in now. Yeah, got a little sizzle going on. Got a little sizzle. Okay, that's looking pretty good. That is looking good. And it probably says season with salt and pepper. It does. Seems like every step has a season with salt and pepper when you're dealing with SunBaskets. I know how this works. I've been doing SunBaskets for more than a year now. So I am indoctrinated. I know how this goes. All right, so we let that sit. I'll turn it up just a bit. And we're gonna move right along. Okay. I'm gonna skip the salmon part because we gotta wait until that is done. Make the Chraime sauce. Peel and thinly slice enough onion to measure 1 cup. Well, you know what? I love me my onions, so whatever this onion yields is what we gonna have. Onions are lovely. You can put onions in just about any dish, and it just makes it extra delish. Oh man, gotta peel this off. That's taking 5 seconds right there. All right, let's see. Finally, thinly sliced, thinly sliced. All right, so we cut in half. Whew, getting fast. You gotta watch out for onions because they get slimy sometimes and they will get away from you. Those layers, man. You could lose a finger. All right, that's pretty thinly sliced. Arrange you over there. Finely chop, press, or grate enough garlic. Okay. Enough garlic to measure 1 teaspoon. Oh, come on, people. So I also love me my garlic. And whatever garlic they give me, I'm going to use. This is probably going to end up being like 2-3 teaspoons. But that is all right. But you know what's cool? If you end up not being the type that's really into garlic, you get extra ingredients, you know, with these SunBaskets all the time. And you can use their included containers and just save the stuff for another recipe another time, you know. It's cool. Leftover ingredients. That's a feature. Okay. Normally I'd probably chop this a little finer, but since I'm running up against a clock, we'll stop right there. I'm not going to be a perfectionist. It'll be just fine. Okay. Finely chopped, pressing. In the same pan, use fish. Okay. I think we're doing quite fine here. Oh man. Gosh. Yeah. Kind of ahead of the clock here. That's good. That's good. That is really good. I like being ahead, not behind. How long was this cauliflower supposed to cook, guys? 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, you know, I think this is pretty much done. Yeah, it smells about right. Had to deal with a technical item over there. Please forgive me. Okay, so that is done. I think, what are we supposed to do? Transfer to a bowl. Right. We transfer to a bowl. There we go. And we're supposed to cover this to keep it warm. Can do. We have the technology to cover things. We'll just use a plate. Okay. Warm some more oil for the salmon. How we doing on time, guys? You been keeping track? Have a plate here. All right. Get that nice and good. What does the temperature need to be for the salmon? We're gonna sear it medium high. That's what I thought. Because we're gonna sear this puppy. These puppies. There's more than one. All right. Okay. In the same pan used for the cauliflower, warm 1 tablespoon of oil over medium-high heat until hot but not smoking, working in batches if needed. That doesn't apply because this is only a 2-person meal, not a 4-person meal. Working in batches if needed. Oh gosh, I've lost my place. Add the fish skin side down for the salmon. They say for the salmon because you could have different types of fish here. They also do this as a halibut dish. And cook until lightly brown and the salmon skin is crisp. Gotta get that salmon skin crisp, man. But not yet cooked through. So we're gonna do this for 4 to 5 minutes. Turn and cook until the fish is opaque and flaky. You do not want to overcook your fish. 2 to 4 minutes. Add more oil between batches if needed. Again, batches do not apply here. Transfer to plate, wipe out the pan. While the fish cooks, prepare the sauce. All right, so we're well on our way here. In the same pan used for the fish, if dry, add 1 to 2. How are we doing on time? 14 minutes. All right. I think I'm just going to let this happen. I was going to say I was going to bust out another pan and try to gain myself some time. And there's, you know, you can do that. You could do that if you need to. Nothing wrong with that. But you know what? I'm just going to do it like this. It's more of a challenge. We like a challenge. Okay, more beer. How we doing? Let's continue. Finish the cauliflower couscous. Prep the garnish. Juice half the lemon. All right, so we'll wash the lemon. Strip the mint leaves from the in the bowl with the cauliflower couscous. Stir in. Okay. Juice half the lemon? Right. Half the lemon. I got my juicer right here, guys. It's called planning ahead. Plan ahead and be flexible. I have a friend that is a travel agent, and he always says, if you want the best deals, plan ahead and be flexible. Words to live by. Wise man. Okay, so that happens. And we stir that up. What else goes in here? Strip the mint leaves from the stems. All right, let's cover this back up. Let's get this guy. Oh no, I should have pulled this out. That could have saved me 5 seconds. We don't want some splatter there. Okay, cut the remaining half into wedges for garnish. Okay, we can do that right now. Do-do-do. Garnish, done. Strip the mint leaves. Okay, how about we wash the mint leaves first? How's everybody doing? Having fun? That's the point. Have fun. I'm having fun. Strip the mint leaves. Oh man, this is tedious. I do not like things that are tedious. But you know what? You gotta do it, man. You gotta do it. You don't want to be eating these woody stems. Nobody likes a woody stem. Okay, come on. Come on. Oh man, these mint leaves smell amazing. Gosh, I just want to eat them. Just want to eat them like this. I don't even want to cook them. Okay, that's pretty good, I'd say. And what do we do with these? Coarsely chop. I knew it. How did I know that? I've probably been here before. They always want you to coarsely chop the mint. It's not a finely chopped herb. It's a coarsely chopped herb, generally speaking. I think I can generalize without too much error. Okay, put that aside. And something's going to be happening with this parsley. Let's check on our fish. Don't want to let that get too crazy. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. That looks good, actually. I'm going to flip it. We don't want to overcook, right? Opaque. It's probably just going to need like 1 more minute. Let's do 1 minute. What did they say? Turn and cook until the flesh is like 2 to 4 minutes. All right. Set. Ooh. Set. I'm going to do 2 minutes. Start. Okay. All right. I know I got to do something with this. Strip the parsley leaves from the stems. I'm getting nervous. I'm afraid I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to check my time just yet, though. I'm going to keep on going. Strip the parsley leaves from the stems. Yeah, these have woody stems too, so you definitely want to strip. But you know what? Rather than strip, I just pinch. I find it to be a little bit easier. And we like easy. It's a little bit more difficult to do this with mint, but you can definitely do it with parsley. Right? What are they going to have me do? They're going to have me coarsely chop, I betcha. I knew it. I read it. Coarsely chop. I just knew it. Coarsely chop. There we go. There we go. Done. Let's keep you separated. We don't want our garnishes or whatever here to get commingled. Okay. Stir in the lemon juice and the mint. Wait a minute. They don't say to do anything with the parsley. Oh, garnish with the parsley. All right. So we stir in the lemon juice. We already did that, and the mint. Okay. Hey, what do we do with these? What do we do with these onions. Are you guys following along at home, guys? No, I'm just kidding. I know you're not following along at home. But what do we do with the onions? In the same pan as the fish. Okay, so we gotta wait till the fish is done. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it because I feel like it's probably pretty close to 2 minutes. And what am I supposed to do? Put it on a pan? Transfer to a plate. Transfer to a plate. I knew it. Well, I said pan, plate, same difference. Okay, this looks great, guys. It does not look overcooked. Look at that. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That looks awesome. Okay, in the same pan, turn it down a little bit. Warming. In the same pan, warming. Look at that, guys. Oh, yeah. Wonder how I'm doing on time. All right, onion, right? Add the onion and garlic. Yeah, onion and garlic, right? Okay, onion, garlic. Wow, I'm getting excited because we're getting down to the last ingredients here. It's exciting. I might actually make it. I know they're not going to want that to cook for long. They probably want it seasoned with salt. Ah, not salt and pepper, just salt. Incredible. It's always salt and pepper. Add the onion and garlic. Stir occasionally until the onion is starting to soften. 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. Stir in the spice blend, the tomato paste and the tomatoes, and 1 cup of water. Bring to a boil. Okay. Can do. We have the technology. So water, we need a cup of water. Gosh, how am I doing on time? I'm getting nervous. I'm gonna check it. 6 minutes! Ooh, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be super tough, guys. I don't know if I can do it. We're gonna try though. All right, so I'm gonna turn this up a little bit and I'm gonna man it. I'm gonna man the stove. Keep stirring so it doesn't burn because I turned up the heat. Yes, good. Oh man, oh, I love the smell of garlic and onion. Okay, so what goes next, right? 30 seconds. Add the tomato paste and tomatoes and the water. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the water. I know I gotta bring it to a boil, so I'm gonna turn it up. Get all that stuff out of there. See, I'm taking extra time to make sure there's no waste, so you gotta give me credit for that. It's like extra points, bonus points. Oh man, I should have had my spoon at the ready. That cost me at least a second. Nice, nice. Okay, and the spice blend, right? Yes, the whatever this is called spice blend goes in. I gotta look that up and figure out how it's made. Okay. Oh yeah, oh, it's definitely got some nutmeg. I smell maybe some cinnamon. It's gonna be tasty though, I can tell you that. Okay, so now we're just waiting for this to boil. It smells kind of sweet. Just waiting for that to boil. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we got our salmon. Gosh, I think, yeah, all of our ingredients are done, guys. How are we doing on time? 4 minutes. I think we're gonna make it. Yes. Okay, it's boiling. I know it's got to turn down. Let's see, bring to a boil, reduce to a simmer, and cook until the sauce is thickened. 2 to 4 minutes. And we got 4 minutes left, right? Oh, 3 minutes 45. Okay, this is gonna be tough. I'm gonna leave the heat up a little bit high so I can make this deadline. Remove from heat, season to taste with salt and pepper. Okay, so we still need a salt and pepper. Nestle the fish into the sauce. Skin side up for the salmon while the sauce simmers. Finish the cauliflower couscous. Okay, we've finished the cauliflower couscous, so that's great. Transfer the cauliflower. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start plating up a plate here. So we are ready for this. Time's a wasting. Got to keep moving. Got to keep moving. Oh, this looks and smells so amazing. Okay, so that's about 1 serving. I'll leave the rest for lunch. Look at that, guys. That looks tasty. How does it look compared to this? Oh, I see. Look how they plate it. So they put the salmon on top of the cauliflower. So let's change that up a little bit. We want to mimic the plating of the SunBasket there. Okay, that looks pretty good. It's better. Okay. So I'm going to keep that in mind. I'm going to turn this up even more. The simmered down a little bit. We need it to simmer up a little bit more. Man, the salmon looks fantastic. Look at this. Yes. Oh, yes. Can't wait. Okay. What did they say? Nestle something into something? Oh my gosh. Where am I? I lost my place. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Remove from heat. Season to taste with salt and pepper. Nestle the fish into the sauce. Okay. Okay. So, how are we doing on time? 1 minute 28. All right. So I think we're just about there. I think we're just about there, guys. Let me get my serving spoon here. That's a good serving spoon. This is a good serving spoon. Sorry about the noise. This is a good serving spoon. All right, so remove from heat. Season to taste with salt and pepper. All right. Season to taste with salt and pepper. Stirring, stirring. My goodness, this looks and smells so good. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but this is all SunBasket's doing, man. Okay, so it said something about nestle. I don't know why they say nestle. I don't know, I guess maybe you do this according to the diagram. Get some of that sauce in there. Because nestle almost seems like you do it in the pan, but they didn't specify that, so I'm gonna grab me one of these good-looking salmons, put it right up in there, put a little bit of sauce on top. Yes. Yes. Oh, and there's our alarm. Just in time. Just in time. You guys gonna give me credit for that? Because the recipe, right, it says prep time. It doesn't say serve time. I did it, man. So look at that. Look at that. Hopefully you guys like that there. I think I am going to really enjoy this. Let's do a little comparison. So we've got what the SunBasket looks like, and what mine looks like, my preparation looks like. This one, not bad, right? Yeah. I think we kind of got it. Doesn't always happen. Sometimes the way that I make the meal, I don't know, something, the colors or something don't come out right, but I'm very, very, very happy with this one. Okay, guys, so that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. And I would love to hear your comments if you guys are doing SunBaskets or some other meal delivery service. I would like to actually try some other ones. I'm kind of hooked on SunBaskets, I mean, I've kind of stayed with them because they have paleo options. So I don't know if other delivery services have paleo option or not, but I really like that. The meals have just been tasty. The instructions are easy to follow. You know, I just haven't had any problems with them. But yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this. I'm gonna go eat. Bon appetit, and I'll catch you on the next one.